Hi everyone. Okay, so today I'm sitting in front of my bookshelf and I'm gonna do the Newbie BookTube tag. I haven't done a tag like this before. I'm usually here doing my own thing, but I thought I'd try something new, and yeah. So my name is Christy, if I haven't mentioned that already. And let's get started. Okay, so I found these list of questions on what is her channel? You know what? I'm just going to link it down below so she can get credit for these questions, because it was a really convenient place to find all of the questions, and I'm thinking this is how the tagging works, right? It's like playing a game of tag. We're going to do it this way. We're just going to roll with it. Okay, so first question. Why did you start this channel? My doggy wants some attention. Okay, let me gather my thoughts. Okay, why did I start a YouTube channel? Well, I kind of jumped head first and started it on a whim. I hit a point in my life where I've decided that it's now or never, and yeah, mostly I started it because I'm trying to document my author journey. It's my dream to become an author, and I decided, because I'm not yet fully published, I'm still working on my books and my work in progress, that I decided, well, I'm gonna do this as I'm getting ready for the author side of things and document my author journey. And I'm really passionate about books and reading and writing, and I kind of just wanted a creative outlet where I can talk about things I love. And yeah, so I'm a highly creative person. I love books, I love writing, I love crocheting. I recently taught myself how to knit, so I'll probably like put those things inside this. Oh my gosh, why am I so nervous? Anyway, yeah, so I started this channel mostly to document my author journey and to give myself a creative outlet for, daily stressors. And I'm having a blast, guys. This is fun. Okay, next question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? Well, that's a good question. Like I said, I'm a very highly creative person. So not only do I love books and writing, because I'm probably going to talk about both things. I also have been crocheting since I was 13 and knitting, and I kind of want to talk about books that I've been reading, such as these books, as I knit or crochet. So that's probably going to be something I want to implement in my channel in the near future. And then you're just going to get my authentic self. I'm just going to be me here on this channel, and we're probably going to have a lot of chaos because that's the way my life is, but in a fun, delightful kind of way. So yeah. Next question. What are you most excited about this new channel? I think I'm mostly excited to give myself an outlet to express my creativity. Did I already say that? I'm a little neurodivergent, I think, in the abstract. Sometimes I repeat things several times before I can understand it. So if I said that before, I'm sorry, but that's kind of the truth. You're getting my authentic self. Yeah, I just needed a place to be creative, to teach myself a new skill, and really just kind of be brave and get out there. And yeah, so I'm excited to start this new thing, meet new people, make new friends, read so many more books that I haven't gotten a chance to read yet, and just invite you guys on this journey with me. I'm excited about so many things, and I think this is gonna be fun. Okay, next question. Why do you love reading? That's a really tough question. I am a little dyslexic, so reading in the beginning when I was a kid was pretty hard, but I love the whole process of storytelling. I love being creative and creating characters in new worlds, and I love reading about other people being creative and writing all these exciting new worlds. And it's just a passion I've had since I was a kid, both sides, reading and writing. And I just love the whole process, I guess. Does that answer the question? I hope so. Let's move on. Next question is, hold on. Okay. What book series got you into reading? You know, it's been a while. I was in middle school when I started becoming like a more avid reader. And because I am dyslexic, I'm extremely slow at reading. And I kind of just, I did pick up reading, but I can't remember what book series I started reading because like my age group at that time, Goosebumps was super popular. My dad tried to get me to read Nancy Drew, and I dabbled. I read a little bit of that, but the book that really got me reading was Anne of Green Gables. I don't know why. I love that book so much. And I'll be frank, when I read it as a kid, I didn't understand some of the words. It just kind of went right over my head. But I comprehended the story and the character. And Anne is such a delightful character. Like, I want to be friends with her so badly. So I've reread that book several times. And that's kind of the book that sparked my interest in reading. And since then, I've read a lot of exciting stories. And yeah, okay, let's move on. The next question is, what question would you ask your favorite booktuber? I don't know. Like, I think I would, if I met my favorite booktuber and was able to ask them a question, I would probably completely geek out, like fangirl, and be completely silent and just stare at them like a deer in the headlights. I don't know if I would even think of a question to ask. I don't even know if I have a question to ask. I'm just excited to be here and make new friends and kind of like be part of the process, you know? And I think, there you go. There's my question. I would ask, can we be friends? Is that cheesy? It's cheesy, but I think that's what I would do. Next question is, what challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Okay, I almost tripped over the words reading that. The hardest to overcome, probably just my everyday life. I'm the mother of 4 kids. I married my college sweetheart, and we've been married for 15 years. So, and we've had 4 kids. And I'm also, you could consider me a special needs mom. So my everyday life is a bit chaotic, but in like a fun, exciting kind of way. Also in an extremely hard kind of way. My motherhood's not your average motherhood. That was a mouthful. But like, I think when it comes to this channel, my everyday life is gonna get in the way. And I know this because it's just the nature of the beast. Is that the right phrase? Anyway, it's just how things are. And I want this channel to be like a safe place for me to process my everyday stress in a creative outlet. Because, you know, my motherhood can be hard sometimes, and I just need a place where I can be my authentic self and don't have to worry about my daily stressors. But also, like, sometimes I have to put things down and be mom because the moment calls for it. It's just how things are, and that's probably going to be my biggest challenge. If you guys want to know more about my motherhood and kind of like our family story, I can do that later, but right now I just don't have the time. But just understand that, yeah, my real life is harder than the average motherhood, and I've come to terms with it. It is what it is, and I kind of like the spontaneous stuff that happens sometimes in my life. And I'm excited for this channel to be like a me thing that I can keep my sanity kind of thing. Does that all make sense? Am I being too cryptic? Anyway, let's go on to the next question. Next question. When did you start reading? I started reading at a really early age, same with writing, but because of my learning disability, because I am dyslexic, a little neurodivergent, it came harder to me than the average person, but I stuck with it, and I'm here today. And like, my passion for reading and writing has grown the older I get, and I can't really pinpoint when I started, but I did start at a young age. So, that makes sense. Okay, there's like 3 more questions, guys. Let's get these going. The next one is, where do you read? Everywhere. I think the most I read in my minivan because, you know, busy mom life happens and there's a lot of waiting time when picking up kids from school, or I do a lot of doctor visits. Like, I read half of a book recently because of doctor stuff. For my children. My children have complex medical conditions, so doctor visits is a frequent thing we do, and I do a lot of reading when we're in the waiting room. Yeah, so like my reading spaces are very flex. They float from here to there, but my favorite space, I would say, is at the corner of my couch or in my bed where I can get warm and cozy and snuggle up with a nice book. Okay, next question is, what kind of books do you like to read? Currently, I've discovered cozy fantasy, which has been my favorite kind of book. I think that's my comfort zone. I read Legends and Lattes not that long ago and really, really loved it. Brandon Sanderson's Secret Projects have been, the only one I've read is Yumi and the Nightmare Painter, which is not up there because we're letting my mother-in-law borrow it. But I read that book back in August and I absolutely loved it. I really love fairy tale retellings, and just your contemporary romance is also a thing. I read all this stuff, you guys. I haven't quite ventured into Brandon Sanderson yet. My husband has, but that is something I do want to start doing here in the near future, and just start reading more epic fantasy. So there's that. Okay, last question. Oh, hold on. There we go. What does your book collection look like? Well, you guys, it looks like this. I mean, this is only like 2 shelves of what I have. I keep buying more books. Like, it has been a real problem. I keep buying books and I don't ever have enough time to read all the books I have. But we have 2 bookshelves. So we have this one, we have another one in our living room, and then each of our kids have their own bookshelves. So like, we're a family who love books. And I hope to get like a better, more official space to like show you guys my book collection. But for now, this is a good sample of it. And yeah. Okay, so that was the end of the questions. This was kind of fun. I'm really glad I did this tag, and I think I might do more in the future. So if you guys had fun, please, if you could like and subscribe, and, you know, let me know that I'm doing something right, because honestly, I jump headfirst when I start projects, and I'm excited to be here. I'm glad you guys watched all the way through, because that's been pretty neat. And yeah, I'm excited to make new friends here on the social media sphere of stuff. But yeah, before I leave though, I'm going to do a little bit of house cleaning. So it's nearing the end of November, and I'm trying to finish writing a book in a month because I decided to do NaNoWriMo. I don't think my YouTube social media stuff is going to be very active for the next few weeks, just because November is coming to a close and then Christmas is going to be a thing. And here at this house, we like to make Christmas magical. So I just need to be mom for a little bit and be with my family. But come the new year, I do have plans of what I want to do more with this channel. So we will pick up from there. I just wanted to let you guys know kind of what's going on inside my head and what my plans are. This tag was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have a nice day.